So you're stuck at 800 and that sucks. But in this series, I'm going to show you an opening system that you play with white and with black that's, I think, is very solid and hopefully will make you blunder less and win more games. So I hope you enjoy the video. Alright, so we're going to play the C and the D system, which involves, doesn't matter what your opponent does, you're always going to play the C pawn 1 up and the D pawn 1 up. You can play this with white or with black, and it really doesn't matter. Alright, so right now I don't see any reason to do anything to take. We're just going to develop our knights. So you develop always these knights to these squares. And you want to get your light squared bishop out with white. It would be the dark squared bishop before you close the pyramids of pawns, which is what we're always looking for in this kind of formation. So we've got the bishop out. Let's just do exactly that. Okay, they take unprovoked. So we're going to take with our queen. Okay, now if they do that, they're always just going to trade the bishop for the knight. Sometimes if the knight is here and it can replace the knight, you might not want to do that, but in most cases like this, it's fine. So yeah, so we're developing our bishop here to get castled. So let's see, we're going to get castled. Great stuff. Okay. And last minor piece that we want to develop is our knight. So we'll do just that. And now we might look for some breaks. Okay, that's an interesting move. What's the next move going to be? This, maybe. So now we definitely want to break open the center of the board. I'm also looking at this as a move. Could be a juicy move to go pawn up, but maybe first centralize our rooks. Okay, they're really going for it. So I think now we can just play pawn up and stop the advancements any further, because otherwise we might get into trouble. And that also creates a loft for our king, so we don't have any back rank issues in the future. Alright, so they're really going for it. This is super aggressive. So let's break open the center. Let's break open the center and see if we can punish our opponent for not castling. Okay, great. We're gonna take with the knight. We're threatening this. Whoa. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. Okay, let's just ignore it for now and see if they know about discovered attacks. So I'm looking at this as a move, because then the bishop would be pinned and we would be forking the queen and the king. So yeah, we're gonna see if they know about those kind of moves. Do they or do they not? I think the best move is actually queen here, although that walks into the same thing. So it's a tricky one. What are you gonna do? Moving the king? Perhaps. Moving the king could be a move. But I think I'll still play knight takes then. Yes. Alright, so this is a big lesson in why you should castle. Because even though they are a pawn up, they their position is really could fall apart very quickly when they make the wrong move right now. So let's see what our opponent's gonna do. It's okay. That's actually not bad, because that does take away the square for my for my knight if they go here. But then again, if I go here and they take, I can take and it still pins. So we'll be winning a rook, which is also nice. It's not the fork we were hoping for, but it's definitely something. So there we go. Okay, we're gonna pick up that rook. Okay, we've got some checks where we can win the other rook. Oh, that's even checkmate. I didn't even realize, but it was. So I was just giving a check because I thought I was gonna win the rook. But yeah, where's the king gonna go? Bishop can't block because it's because it's pinned. So this is a great example of why you should castle. So I hope the opening system is a bit clear. The diamonds. So this is also just, don't do this. Don't trade for no reason, because you just helped me activate my queen. Okay. Here you could say, well, aren't you doing the same? Yes, to a certain degree, yes, but I have a reason for that, and it's usually because I want to take away the defender of this pawn. Also, it doubles the pawns, but Anyways, so, and then they were just too aggressive here. Just way too aggressive. I could shred open the position, and yeah, things were looking dicey. I mean, this was a nice idea, but in the end, didn't really work out. And then just still not recognizing what's going on. I mean, to be fair, what were you going to do? You could castle, but then we just... well, then it's not that clear cut, actually. Castling maybe takes, and then if it takes, we're still up. We'd be up a rook, so position would be terrible, or would still be winning for us. But he had to acknowledge the threat there, but he just totally didn't. Just kept on going with the attack, and walked into mates. So castle, guys, please. So I hope this was helpful, and I'll see y'all another time.